You need to switch to your chat screen.
Yes, I got it.
Oh, you do?
Yep.
Good. Mana, beep, 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 beep. No eyeballs. Mana.
There?
Beep, 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 beep. Mana, dee, 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 dee. Mana, dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee. Hello, Colleen. Can you see me? Can you hear me? I'm doing my little dance. Mana. Dee, 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 dee.
And you're live.
And we are live. It's Tuesday. Hello, my crafty friend, and welcome to Tuesday Live. I need a brand new song. I'm stumped right there. I should just stick to mana dee 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 mana dee 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 mana. Well, my friends, it has been a very, very busy weekend at Totally Tiffany with the Craft House show. If you watched Craft House this weekend, give us a thumbs up. Let us know. If you didn't watch it, don't give us a thumbs down. Nobody wants that. But if you didn't watch Craft House,
You should.
tell me why. Say, I didn't know it was on. I'm busy on Saturdays. I have other things that are more important to do. Or I don't know what that is.
Lots of thumbs
Oh, good. Lots of thumbs up. We had a really good time. It was the first time I worked with George on Craft House. And so that was fun. It's always fun to kind of get to meet new people, even though we're all remote. So we got a lot of exciting news today. I'm just going to wait a couple more minutes as people start to pop on. And then I will look at my list of things to talk about today. Woo! Good gravy. That's a lot of things. I hope I prepped everything up for the questions that people ask. Sometimes I get sidetracked with stuff. Mana dee 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 dee. Mana dee 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 dee. Okay, here we go. Tammy Middlestat. I was busy on Saturday. Sorry. All right, Tammy, we're going to give you a pass on that because you are here for Tuesday Live. And just to be honest with you, I have the most fun on Tuesday Live anyway, right? Because it's just fun. It's just
I didn't know.
chit chat. It's just chit chat.
That is.
Colorado Bird Nerd. Don't know what that is. Every Saturday on Crafters TV, which is a TV station that broadcasts out of Crafters Companion website. So you can go there and click on Crafters TV and there's a link and you can get all the schedule. But they do really fun things all week long. There's launch shows and there's how-to shows. And then on Saturday, they have a show called Craft House. And they invite other people to be there. Sorry, my phone is too loud. I know it. Turn it down right now. They invite other people to be there. And so every once in a while, about once a month, I get to go and we have a Totally Tiffany takeover and we have lots of great deals and steals. And it's just mostly a really good time. Cherie Martin, I didn't know it was on and I don't know what it is. Always looking for a craft show to watch. Check out the channel because other than the Totally Tiffany stuff, they do have, it's really fun. They have some great instructors on there, but you learn a lot. They do a lot of really cool card techniques at Crafters Companion. So you get kind of, if you want to use dies in a different way, and they make a lot of boxes. It's all kinds of fun. We got all kinds of fun stuff. Okay. Cindy was on a jet ski vacation in Tennessee. She rode over 300 miles North Lake. Oh, I bet that was fun. I love to jet ski. Patty Pie Productions. Remember to watch this week. I snuck in from work and managed to get my order in. Please restock. So many things that I need are out of stock. Okay, so Patty Pie Productions. That's a good thing to start with. I had a meeting this morning and there are There are maybe a half a dozen, 8 or 9 products that came in the fab file category. So there are still a few things missing, the album storage boxes, but the 12 by 12 fab files are in, a bunch of sizes of the fab files are in. So, but before you rush over there and buy anything, I want to tell you what is going on, specials this week, so that you can shop with intention, which I'm going to talk about later, and get the best deal for your needs, whether that's points, time, value, there's a lot to talk about. Okay, Paula Jagut. Oh, can we purchase our apron? Can we purchase your apron like the old days? Not right now, but I am working on getting it. I'm thinking of doing a new apron every year. I think that would be fun, like kind of a little collectible one would be a fun thing to do. So I'm on it though. Deanna Kennedy Lee, I love the Craft House show. It was such a great time to learn more. You know, that is the fun thing about watching those programs is not only do you have the opportunity to buy the products that you're watching being used, but you really get to learn about them so you know if they're the right product for you. Okay, so first thing I want to do before anybody goes anywhere and buys anything is I want to tell you what's happening this week so you can plan what you need. The first thing today and today only is a triple points day. So anything you buy across the website, you are going to get triple points today and today only. So if points are your mission, if that is what you are after, maybe you're trying to get yourself to that next level and that's kind of a priority for you, today is a good day to shop. Okay. The fab files that came in, we got lots of them. So they're not going to sell out today. I'm not even really going to talk about them today. We will have an email that comes out about them tomorrow. But I'm not concerned that they're going to be gone in a day or two. So don't worry about that if you're waiting on fab files. Today, triple points. So if you need points, today is the day. This weekend, there is a buddy bag multi-buy. Buy two, get the third one free. Buy any three for the price of two. Okay, buy any three for the price of two. So a little bit different terminology. Mix and match. So if you need buddy bags and specific ones, you can buy any three. You're going to pay for the two most expensive and get the third one is going to be free. Woo-woo. That is a smoking deal. And this is going to give you some time to plan out what you need before the weekend. And I also want to tell you that we finally have the new buddy bag grid. So I know Colleen has a link to this and hopefully she'll have a chance to get it up in the feed. We'll definitely get it up on the website and across the social media pages. But some of you have seen this before. It is now current with all of the buddy bags. It gives you their name, the dimension, some suggestions for what it might hold. And then down the side, then there's the price down the side. And you know what I think, if I'm not wrong. Okay. Yeah. So, but it's printable. So download it, print it. You can carry it around your room with you when you're measuring things and make notes about what's going to go in which buddy bag and which ones you want. So that is finally available. There's a link to it also on the buddy bag page and on the easy to organize page at the very top. I think it's also linked in all the buddy bags, but we'll also get you a link. So you all been asking about it. It's here, it's current, it has everything on it, and it's perfect timing because buddy bag weekend is coming up. Now, a little super secret Tuesday information for those of you joining me today. The buddy bag promotion is supposed to start on Saturday. And it may be starting on Saturday. During our meeting today, we talked about Friday because we're having $5 Friday, $5 Friday, $5 Friday. For those of you who have seen Madagascar, Friday, field trip day, Friday, field trip day, right? $5 Friday, way more fun than a field trip to the zoo. But I said in the meeting, is there any way we could get the buddy bag special turned on Friday also, because you want to take advantage of the Friday deals and you also want to take advantage of the buddy bag deals. And that way you could combine all those things into one order. So it would be better for everybody. You guys will pay less shipping. The warehouse will ship as many products, but less orders, right? Because you'll be able to combine your orders. That'll speed up the shipping process and make the warehouse more efficient. So hopefully that is what is going to happen. So we are, I'm trying to combine the two, but you need to know Friday, $5 Friday, vinyl scrap pockets are $5. The small 4x6 fab file for photos with the file folders in it is going to be $5. The vertical, the A4 8.5 by 11 pockets, tab divider pockets, those are the ones that fit in the paper handler. They're also the ones you probably saw that I used in my hang and hold pocket, right? They're vertical instead of horizontal. Those are going to be only $5. And the A38, which is the 1-inch stamp bag, right? So this is it loaded with wood stamps. This is it with my Misty and my stamp pad cleaner. So it's going to work for a variety of different things. It's great for holding pencils. This will also hold, you can load this up with chameleon markers. There's a ton of uses for it. Great for memento ink. So if you have a ton of the small memento ink pads, the teardrop ones, those will fit in here as well. So a lot of uses. The website description is going to show you or tell you a bunch of different uses for that other than what I have right here at my fingertips. I'm trying to see if I have, obviously the thing it was actually designed for right here. So it's also a great way to hold your small punches also. That is going to be $5 on Friday. So those are your $5 Friday specials, and be sure and look at the buddy bags on Friday as well, because you may be able to take advantage of the 3 for 2. Now it's all scheduled and all booked and all set up on the website to launch on Saturday. So whether or not we can redo all that setup is the question at hand, but it is something that we're considering and that we will consider going forward so that you can get the best value on the best day. So today, triple points day. Friday, $5 Friday. This weekend, buddy bags, buy 3. Any 3 for the price of 2. Woo, mix and match. Yay. Okay, shopping with intention. Before I start answering people's questions, well, sorry, my phone has just been going. So let's see. Lisa Sabo is waiting for DHL to deliver her Totally Tiffany items today. Woo. Okay, shopping with intention. This is something that came up because I was talking about purging yesterday, and some of the old timers on the Get Organized Challenge said, you haven't talked about shopping with intention in a long time. Can you give us a refresher on that? So for those of you who are new, when I say shopping with intention, it doesn't mean that you can't buy things. That's not at all what my thing is. When you shop with intention, it isn't even, I need blue brads, I'm only going to buy blue brads, right? That's shopping with a list and a budget and staying focused. Shopping with intention is intentionally choosing things as you're shopping. So let's call the blue brad portion of the shopping experience buying. They're on your list, you know you're going to get them. You're not really shopping for them, you're buying blue brads. Shopping is when you're at an event or a scrapbook store or one of the big box stores and you're just looking at things. You're just buying, you're just shopping randomly and buying randomly. And so what shopping with intention is a process for stopping and thinking about what you're choosing so that you're making a good choice. And here's what you do. You're looking at something on the shelf. Let's say it's soccer stickers. You pull the soccer stickers off the shelf and you throw them in your basket without a thought. There's no intention there. You're just like, oh, those are cute. I'll take them. You throw them in your basket. Okay. If you pause for a moment and look at those soccer stickers and say to yourself, where am I going to store these when I get them home? Or what am I going to use these on or with? Whatever question you want. The question is almost irrelevant because what you're trying to do is just pause long enough for your brain to start making connections about soccer stickers, because your brain will come back with, you already own those. Or you have something just like that. Maybe you should get the soccer brads instead, or maybe you need more soccer paper. So shopping with intention is taking that pause, asking yourself a simple question. I love the question, where am I going to store this when I get it home? Because that is a direct connection to what's already in your stash, right? So if you look at soccer stickers, where am I going to store these when I get these home? You're going to put them in the sports section under soccer. Your brain is already headed down the right path. And so if you already have that or something similar, or maybe you need 2 of them, Maybe you pull that sticker off and your brain says, yeah, you buy soccer stickers all the time. You go through them really fast. Last time you were crafting, you ran out. You don't have any. Maybe you should get 2. So that is what I mean when I talk about shopping with intention. You're pausing and thinking about what you're putting in your cart so that you're going to get the best result when you get home. The reason I love where am I going to store this when I get home, obviously besides the fact that it leads you to the right location, is that when you get home, you don't suffer any overwhelm. You don't feel like, oh, some anxiety. Where am I going to put this? I'm just going to set it on the table for now with the rest of the pile of things that I'm not sure I'm going to put away. And then that pile turns into something else. You're far more likely to go, oh, that's going to go in my soccer section. Go to that section in your scrap rack and put it away. And then it's there when you're ready to use it. So for those of you who are shopping, whether it's online or in a retail environment, take that moment, shop with intention. Where am I going to store this? Or what am I going to do with it? And let your brain guide you through what you already own, what you already have, and tell you that's a good choice, or no, you're going to need this instead. You already have Christmas tree die, but you need the present dies, or you don't have Christmas gift stamps, or whatever it is. Your brain will fill in the blanks. You just have to give it a second to catch up with your grabbing and throwing in the basket. Okay, there's your lecture for today, the Shop with Intention lecture. All right, announcement, 12-week Get Organized Challenge kicked off yesterday. It's a little bit different. Again, Colleen has a link to that, so she will put it up in the feed. If you missed the kickoff yesterday, I know on the Get Organized Challenge page, the Get Organized Challenge group page, on our Facebook page, Barb Carlson is working on setting up events for all 12 events so that you will get a reminder there as well. Our Facebook Get Organized Challenge page is still sort of a clearinghouse for questions and information. The Creative Scrapbooker magazine page is where all of the details are, the videos, the downloads, the blog posts, all the things that you need to actually execute the 12-week challenge. So remember, it's a little bit different. I'm going to talk about it on Monday mornings on the Creative Scrapbooker Facebook page, but then everything else is posted and recorded and put up on their website. So if you want to do it with a friend or you can't watch live, you don't have to worry about that this time. Everybody has access to it all at the same time. If you want to watch with girlfriends, you can all get together at one place and watch, or you can watch it individually in your homes and then compare notes without having to worry about the live feed and things moving really quickly, because you can stop the video, discuss it, and then start the video again. So a little bit different tact that we're taking with that. Nancy Lorden. Hi, Nancy. Nancy is the namesake of the Nancy tote bag. Is the Big Bertha part of the Fab File delivery? Sadly, no. But Mom, can you hand me that package that's all the way back by the door? There's like 6 of them stacked up on my. I just need one.
You want just one?
Just one, yeah. They're all the same. They're all the same. Ooh. Tuesday peek, right? You guys already know this is coming. I did receive this yesterday, day before yesterday. So this is the whole collection. So I just got my samples, which means they're arriving at the warehouse anytime. Now this is what is going to be available. It'll be on our website. It'll also be on HSN, but it has all 6 sizes of them in one bundle. I do not have an actual release date for Big Bertha and all of her friends, but they are all in here. And so we're that much closer because the eagle has landed, as they say. They are at least stateside. So hopefully we are going to be getting a release date on those soon. And we will have them in all the individual sizes. Now the individuals are going to come in packs of 3. So if you love Big Bertha and you need multiples of Big Bertha, this is just one of each size. You'll also be able to get those individually. And I will try to keep you in the loop on when those are actually going to launch.
We have some Big Bertha questions you might want to answer.
All right. Oh, awesome. Craig Karuska says, awesome. Another $5 Friday. Thanks for combining too. We're trying our best. I can't guarantee it, but we're on it. What are the Big Bertha questions?
Okay. Will they hold those big stamps?
Wood mounted, or are you talking about wood mounted?
I would assume wood mounted, something big.
You know, it's Big Bertha's.
Put a size.
This is how big it is. So because stamps come in so many different sizes, Oh, maybe this. So if you're talking about wood-mounted stamps, they're kind of tall. They're kind of short for this, I would imagine. I mean, there aren't many that are much bigger than this. So
Maybe Cheryl could throw a little bit more information in her.
yeah.
There's also several people asking if it'll hold the 14-inch Systems Extended Cutter, the Big Shot Plus.
The 14-inch. It's going to hang out. It's going to be at an angle if it's going to fit in there. I don't have that particular cutter. Shockingly, I thought I had every cutter on the planet, but apparently I do not. So because it's only 13 inches deep, I think.
Day course stamps. My guess is they hold 100 day course stamps.
So this is, sorry, I'm lying. It's 13 and a half inches deep. So that would depending on how big those are, but you have 13 and a half inches of length there.
Store and transport thickers.
Probably too tall for thickers. I mean, you could totally do it. I thought I had one that had, oh, here. So this, there's some, well, they're not thickers, but they're that same. So these are the Kiwi Lane storage cards and pockets. So you could, and they're about that size. They're 12 by 6. If you have the shorter one, sorry, mine are loaded up here. If you, kind of, it could possibly be a good solution. Yeah, if in the shorter ones, because you could label them all out the end. All right, I'm going to dump mine out. Just bear with me, my friends. Let me find an empty buddy bag in my stash here, and I will. I'm going to dump. I'm going to dump and run here. Here we go. So these are the smaller ones. So Big Bertha's too big. Okay, but they're coming in different heights. So there's a shorter one. If you could only see what was under my desk here, you would all be. So the length is fine for the thickers. This one is number 2. So there are 6 numbers of them. I can't see on the back of that. So you could easily put thickers in here, especially if you're using, so this is a 6 by 12 pocket. So you could definitely do that. I mean, this fits all, these are all the Kiwi Lane pockets, right? So it would definitely, you could use it for that, yes. Okay. Is that it for those?
Did you say Big Bertha's coming Friday?
No. I said we have $5 Friday, but it does not include Big Bertha.
Read a little bit about Anita Gaffney. She's an excellent shop with attention while she was visiting the United States.
Way to go, Anita.
She did a great job.
Way to go. Okay, Serena Rena. Will there be a discount code for CC for this organization challenge? Goodness, I am so glad that you asked me. If you go on to the Get Organized Challenge page and click on the themes and sentiments list, or there's 2 downloads available. And now they're not the one that say the 10, they're not the same as the ones that say the 10th anniversary at the top. There's a coupon code at the bottom of those. I think I have one printed. Mom, in my desk organizer, there should be a whole like blue binder clip that's all Get Organized Challenge stuff. I think it's standing up. No, over like on my desk itself, to the left, standing up. Is there? It's a Get Organized Challenge. It's just white papers with a blue binder clip.
Yes.
Okay, it might be in there. I'll tell you which one it is actually, and maybe even Colleen could get up a link to that. At the bottom of it, if I have it, if I print. Oh, this isn't the right one. This is a Creative Scrapbooker magazine article.
Well, you didn't tell me to read the words.
It's thicker than this, and it might be on my desk. Anyway, there is a download with a coupon code on there, so we will get that all sorted out. It has a bunch of, that's the one. That's the one. I recognize, I should have told you it has a bazillion shut your flap tabs on it. Oh, so let's see. I don't know that I printed it out, but maybe I did, and then I can tell you. Oh yeah, It has a 10% off on this themes and sentiments list. So download the themes and sentiments list. I'll just tell you right now. The code is themes10. Woo! Super secret. Aren't you glad you come to Tuesday? You learn all kinds of things at the Tuesday Live. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. I should have shared that during the GOC, so I'll make sure that I do the next time I'm on Monday.
Nancy Lorden is suggesting that you need to put in another order at Big Bertha's right now before the first one even releases.
Yes. Okay, Ann True, working on the challenge today. Woo woo. Aaron Gaskell, love the Slide and Store. I love them too. We're all in on the Slide and Store. Okay, questions for this week. Nancy Kiesman said, I have a new scrap rack and I'm finding out too much paper that goes along with my sets to comfortably fit it in the scrap rack. What would be the best way to organize those papers in a paper handler or fab file paper storage box? Thank you. Totally depends on your craft room. So you just want to keep your paper in the same order as the 4-section system in your scrap rack. So as an example, my paper junkiness is travel. I have too much travel paper to fit in my travel section. So I have a themes and sentiments section in the paper section, and travel is there. And I know if I want travel paper, I have to go there and set them to my scrap rack. So that's really the key, is using that 4-section system. And then beyond that, it depends on your space. So if you like to keep a lid on things, if you have a lot of dust, then fab files are great for that because they're the least dusty. Paper handlers are the easiest ones to just pull off your shelf and set on your workspace. So if I'm working on travel, I can pull the paper handler out that has the travel paper, set it on my workspace, and now I've got my 12 by 12 paper without taking up 12 by 12 on my workspace, but I can still flip through it and get what I need. If you never pull your paper boxes off your shelf, the most economical and the biggest are the A26, the Paper Junkie, the straight up paper storage boxes. Those are the always on your shelf one. Now, we are out of stock on the 12 by 12 fab files, just came in today. The 12 by 12 paper handlers, we are still out of stock on, but, Stephanie Bernard had the 5-pack on her website. She released it, I think, whatever day I was on with her, probably Thursday. And she sold out of the 5-packs on Thursday, but they'll be back in stock the fastest on the Stamps of Life website. So if you want paper handlers, and especially if you're a member of Stephanie's Club, you're going to get an added discount on there. But I know we've been out of them for a while, and we always need multiples of those. So the Stamps of Life website is going to have those before anybody else does, but only in the 5-pack. So Mandy Dale says, I ordered the 12 by 12 paper taker and can't wait to get it in the mail. Will it hold the 12 by 12 Cricut mat? I do not think so. Let us see. Let us look. Lettuce salad. Okay. Let me pull one out of here. I've got my secret stash down here. Oh. Ay. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to say, does everybody like hearing me behind this big green blob?
It's very attractive.
So, what I have done is I have stuffed it in between the inner box and the bag. It will not fit in the inner box for sure. And so then when you close it up, you cannot close the bag without bending over these guys. So the answer in good conscience is no, not if you want to take nice care of your Cricut mats. So it would be good though if we had put an exterior pocket on that paper taker bag, like just a big back pocket. You could probably fit those in there. Maybe that's something for the next version. I'll have to make a little note of that. Kim Kish, What's a gal got to do to score the cart top and the paper cart to the paper cart sold by HSN? I got the cart, paper handlers, the apron, just need the metal tabletop that snaps on top to hold my Cricut. The only solution I have for you is making your own top, which we talked about a couple of weeks ago. For the paper cart, I don't have them. The bars are square. So you need to use, so if you just cut a piece of a wooden top, or if you have somebody who can cut metal, you could do a metal top as well. And then you put the command clamps underneath it, or you attach them to it, and then it'll snap down onto your paper cart. So, yeah, they're called command. They're made by the command people, but they're for, if you go back like 3 Tuesday lives, and I took a picture of them. I'll try to get it up as well. So, Mom, can you hand me a pen? It's one thing I don't have in my pocket. Thanks. I'm going to write it down. They're kind of expensive, the clamps. They're not kind of expensive. They are expensive, but they do work, so you can create your own top. We will probably do another top the next time we do a cart, but we don't do the cart all the time. It's not something we carry all the time. So unfortunately, we will not have the top. I wish I had better news for you, Kim. And I love the way you phrased your question. That was fun. Okay, Kay Quinton, how can I get an apron like yours? Yet. There we go. Can you hear me now? Very interesting. Okay, so this is it right here. But it looks like the receiver battery's going dead, so let's swap it out right now.
Alrighty.
So we're gonna be soundless for a minute again. Everybody, while we swap out receiver batteries. Sorry, our little
I
thing
could go do a tap.
said we had full battery. We'll be back. There it is. Okay. There it is. All right, everybody. Sorry about that. Okay, little battery swap going on there. Kay Quinton. All right. I'm putting a star by your idea. I think there's some solid ideas in there. And I'm thinking, though, I love the idea of the eraser, the stubs, the pencil sharpener. I love being able to transport that. So I'm on it for you, sister. Lori Patterson. Hi, Lori. When will the pop-up trash cans be available separately on the website? They should be available separately on the website right now. I don't think that we're sold out of them. But one of the weird things on the website, the way it's set up now, is that there isn't one trash can, and when you click on it, you see all the colors. All the trash cans are set by color, are separate items. We're trying to fix that also, but they may have just bounced down to the next page. So if you go on the website and in the search box, type in POP, P-O-P, and the letter C, no spaces or anything, all of the trash cans will pop up then in the search bar.
Tell them that you actually were not saying anything they needed to hear while you were off.
Yeah, you guys didn't miss anything. I was only talking about changing batteries while I was off the screen. Okay, Julie Fitman. Slevin Fitman. Do you know if my new 12 by 12 paper taker will hold the We Are Memory Keepers laser, square, and matte? I do not know that, but if you tell me the dimensions on it, then I will be able to answer that question for you. Happily, I will happily do that. For some reason, I think we measured that with the Lisa bag, and I think it's too big. I think it's like 14 by 14 or something, but if you can get me the dimensions, Julie, I would happily answer that for you. Any idea when the 3-drawer storage cases will become available? Trying to be patient, and oh, big Bertha, can't wait to get my hands on her. She will certainly solve my under the sink issues. I don't know. I was pushing for the 3-drawer storage and supply case today again. So hopefully those things are gonna transition a little bit more quickly. We have a new team member whose job it is to move products like that, things that aren't getting released like in an HSN bundle or something, to just get them up to you guys just on our website outside of being on some other sort of promo thing. So I'm working on it. I'm going to star that too. I'm going to bring that up again
Your sound
this week.
cut out just as you answered the apron question. Would you please repeat that?
The apron question.
I think it was just someone saying, how can I get an apron like yours?
Oh, I'm working on the aprons. I'm hoping to do an annual, like a new one every year. So that's one of my.
Everyone said it.
Okay, good. Pamela Melendrez Kaiser. I ordered in the past recent Tuesday special, no problems, and checked out. At shipping to be reimbursed and not to receive what ordered, not offered a rain check. There are no rain checks on Tuesday Live, $10 Tuesday or on $5 Friday. What we have in stock is what's available for that 24-hour period, and if it sells out, it just sells out. So that's the bad thing is, if it's a really great item and everybody wants it, it's going to sell really fast. But the good thing is that $10 Tuesdays will continue. I think we're going to do one a month. So I'll try to give you guys a heads up a week early about those. Like if I knew today that next week was going to be a $10 Tuesday, I would share that information with you now so you would be ready for it. I think everything goes live at like 8 o'clock UK, 8 o'clock in the morning UK time, which is midnight Pacific, I believe, which kind of puts things in a weird sort of number, but I definitely will try to give you a heads up on it. And I know it's a little bit frustrating. And so one of the things too is if you're shopping on Tuesday, or if you're going to take advantage of Tuesday things, fill your shopping cart with everything on Monday. Because if you just put your Tuesday specials in your shopping cart and then you look for other things, by the time you get to checkout and actually go through the process, they could be sold. So that's good. So on Monday, I'm going to give you a heads up as soon as I know. Even if I don't know the previous Tuesday, I'll try to get some posts up on social so that you know. And then I wonder if I'm allowed to do that. I'm going to try though. What can I do? Tell me no. Okay. So I can take away my birthday, but since I'm 56, I'm okay with that at this point. I've had enough birthdays. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to give them up. I'm not really ready to go. That didn't come out right. And then you could shop on Monday, and then you could be ready to check out on Tuesday. So I will try to give you a little bit more advanced warning, especially those of you who make time to come to Tuesday Live or watch Tuesday Live, when you get home from work or whatever, so you know what's going on in the future. Deanna Lee, how do you suggest we store large Sizzix Big Shot size dies? Do you catalog all your colors, including pencils and crayons? How do you store large Sizzix Big? I don't have any. So give me the dimensions on those, and I'll be happy to tell you the best way. I'm not sure if they're thin metal dies or if they're the Big Shot dies are the ones that are kind of like the old Ellingson dies that are in the plastic sort of base. So let me know a little bit more about those, and then I will give you the best answer I can. Do you catalog all your colors, including pencils and crayons? I would catalog my my nice watercolor pencils to get that accurate color. I would not probably spend the time to catalog all of my other colored pencils, but that is because I don't use them all the time. I'm not I'm not an artist that way, but if it was something that I was using all the time and I was going to rebuy that same color over and over again, I would absolutely create a catalog that included my colored pencils, because every time you buy that pencil, it's going to be the same color, right? So I would definitely catalog them if that was my use. Same thing with crayons. If you're talking about crayons like watercolor crayons or like, oil, like fancy fine art type of crayons versus Crayola, then I might, again, it just depends on how you're using them, right? So I don't want to encourage you to spend a ton of time cataloging something that you rarely use or never going to use or don't use in a way that the color is critical, right? So if you just use your crayons or your colored pencils for coloring for fun and enjoyment, then it's not as relevant as if you're trying to match a marker and a pencil and an ink pad all together, or watercolor pencil all together, so that when you're working, you have all the different mediums for doing that. So I would just take it as how you use it and whether or not it's going to be relevant to you, because it is going to be time consuming, valuable if you use it, not valuable time spent if you don't. And then also I'm struggling with Cricut cartridges. I have about 50. Do you have any suggestions? And actually, then she came back and said she had about 30. So the only suggestion that I have, I don't know if you want to keep the boxes or not. That's an issue with Cricut. Here's why people keep the boxes. They keep the boxes because if at some point they wanted to sell their Cricut cartridges, they feel like the boxes have value when you're trying to sell your Cricut cartridges. So
They're saying your mic went out.
Is it? You have the thing.
Give me a thumbs up if you can see.
You can see it right there on the screen. Is it still vibrating? Is it still making? No, not on that screen. Right here. Right. Yeah. See,
Yeah, it's still vibrating.
it's still vibrating there, and it's still vibrating here. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Huh.
So
Maybe it's an old part of the feed. It's an old one. Colleen, can you hear me, my friend? Mike is fine. Colleen says, okay.
Okay.
So if you, Cricut cartridges, if you want to keep the boxes for them, boxes are what they are, and you're going to have the 30 boxes. If your goal, Cricut cartridges are a weird thing because they don't make them. They haven't made them for years. Do they still have value? Are they even sellable? I mean, if you have a machine that requires cartridges only now, then there's probably some value, but most people have either moved on from that machine with the cartridges or they have a machine that does both. If you're trying to store those 30 cartridges, this is the Sue Buddy Bag. And I think you can probably get, Buddy Bag sale, buy 2, get the third one free. This could be the thing. I think you can probably get 8 booklets and 8 cartridges in each Sue bag, right? I don't have 8. Like, these are the only sample size ones that I have. But I think you can probably get 8, and you might be able to squeeze 10 in there, because you could actually, I guess, stack your cartridges on top of each other in the front so you could see them like that. Kind of see it, I guess. So the Sue Buddy Bag does fit the booklets and the overlays. So if you're still using them and you just want to consolidate them and have them in a smaller bunch, then the Sue Buddy Bag is the perfect solution for that. Marge Perry Polkin signed up for the GOC 2021, searching for spinders. I'm searching for spinders. That sounds like a movie title. There are a few on the website. Well, there were the last time I looked on our website. Search the SKU A21 and see if they pop up. I do know that we did receive scrap rack pages yesterday at the warehouse. I don't know if they're live on the website yet or not, but we may have gotten spinders at the same time. I'm not sure. If they're not on the website, I'm not sure. Also, scrapbook.com might have them. So scrapbook.com has carried the entire Totally Tiffany product line. Because we had some trouble with inventory, some of it dropped off of their catalog. but they're working on getting everything back online now that inventory is coming back in, and we'll be able to stock everything for them. So even if we don't have it, scrapbook.com might have it as well. Okay, back to my phone here. All right. I would love it if you would consider bringing back the craft crate. I've seen them at Crops, and I would love to have one. It is definitely something we were talking about. So there is a possibility that the craft crate with the apron could be returning late next year. So your wish may come to fruition. It's not a for sure thing yet, but it's definitely something we're talking about. Tiffany Martinez, will you be doing sewing organization again? Not right now. Sorry. There's some items on the table that are up for discussion. What exactly are you looking for? What do you need in sewing organization? And maybe there's an idea that I can pitch to the new product development team at Crafter's Companion, and I can work through it if we can justify the demand for it. So tell me what you need, and I will do my best to see what I can do. Let's see. Oh, Amelia Ray says, the Get Organized Challenge that started Monday, when will the supplementary worksheets and summary sheets be sent to our emails? I'm not sure that they're going to be sent to emails this time because of the way it's being hosted on Creative Scrapbooker magazine. However, if you go into the page on Creative Scrapbooker, and I'm pretty sure Colleen either did or will be putting up a link to that. If you go to the challenge number 1 page and scroll to the bottom, so there's the blog post, and then there's a whole list of links that are downloads and printables right there. So you get everything for that class, including like the video links, the links to older blog posts with more information, all that. They're all in one little chunk there. And so you can download the whole blogs thing. So essentially the whole lecture, and into your digital notebook, and then you can download all those other links in there as well, and then you can have them and be able to click on them. But they will always be, or they will be for this entire 12 weeks right there. So with each week, you'll get all of the things you need right there in one place. You don't have to look for them or wait for them. They'll just be right there. Thank you for asking that. I should have covered that more when I was talking about it before. Carrie Harden says, any way to buy the newer inserts for older buddy bags? I don't know. I'm not really sure what you're asking. The inserts for the buddy bags, maybe you could clarify that they're still the same. Maybe you just need new inserts. Like you don't need the bag anymore, you just need the insert. Right now there is not. It's not a bad idea though. I'm gonna write it down. If you're looking for something specific or I'm not understanding your question, please ask again. Stacy Stratus, are Calyx shelf inserts that fit the buddy bags still? Yes. Yes. We're still working on a shelving unit that will fit the buddy bags. So I'll be honest with you though, because I just saw the sample of it yesterday and it's way too expensive. So hopefully we're going to be able to figure that out, maybe with the materials change or do something a little bit differently. If they are still in the works, they will fit the storage and supply cases or the buddy bags. The shelves are adjustable. It will insert to your Calyx, or it will sit on the shelf if you're not using the Calyx. So we're working on it. But currently right now, the price on it is crazy. It's a crazy price. It's a crazy price. Are you coming back with Laura 2.0? I don't know. Laura 2.0 question mark. Maybe a Laura 3.0. I don't know. I'll ask. Well, I'll put it on the table. It's a great bag. I've got mine up here. We're all going back to crops and classes and events, so it's a good time to be bringing something like that back. I'll look into it. Carrie Hardensmith says, yes, I just need new inserts for a few bags. The new ones are so much thicker. Oh, only in some bags. So the thick inserts are only for bags designed for really heavy stuff. So the Stephanie bag has the thick inserts. The Sarah bag has a thick insert, but honestly, that was a mistake. That wasn't supposed to have that insert in there. It's just something that happened in a factory transition. And so we never changed it because it was like that. The Leanne has the thicker insert. The Kirsten has the thicker insert, the Katie, because they're designed for dyes, so they're heavier. But the regular smaller girls, they all have the same lightweight, clear inserts. The only problem with the thicker inserts is they're frosty, so you can't see through them. But the thicker inserts are designed for like these guys, right? You can't see through them, but they're designed for bags that are going to hold a lot more weight or weighty products that are in the bag. So only some do. Only some do. All right. The Big Shot dies I'm looking at right now are in two sizes, 9x6 by 3/4 and 6 by 5.5. Boy, the 9x6, I don't know how many you have or how many you need to store. The 9x6 would fit in the Kirsten Buddy bag, but you're going to have a lot of extra height, I think, right? So here's Kirsten. So she is the right length, but her back height, and I'm not sure, I think she said a 1/2 inch, right? No, by 3/4 of an inch. So they're 3/4 of an inch. So you're only going to get 6, 7, 8 in a bag. But it is the right 9x6 dimension. You have enough length and enough height for it, but it's only a little over 6 inches deep. So that's going to limit, what did I say? 8? You're going to need 8 in there. So Kirsten is probably the best bet for those. Now, you might also be able to go vertically with them, with Katie. She might also be a good vertical choice. And then the other ones are smaller, 6.5 or 6 by 5.5 by 3/4. 6 by 5.5. I need to do kind of a squarish buddy bag because I get asked for stuff that's in that 6-inch range all the time. So, I mean, we do have the new 6x6 paper taker, which would probably fit that, but it's only 2 inches deep. So you're only going to get like 2.5 in there. That's not going to be very good. I'm going to put that on my list though. I get a lot of requests for things that are that 6-inch height. So that should be a pretty easy thing to work on. Patricia Meyer says, what do you suggest when taking apart the CC subscription boxes? Should I keep them together using the expanding project planner pages or separate them using the 4-section system? How do you use them is going to be the big question. And then you may want to keep them all together, at least initially, while you still have all the bits and pieces for it. And you get that magazine that goes with it. And then because all those things can go together. Or you may want to just add them to your catalog. And then in the catalog note, this is magazine, whatever the date, however the magazines are categorized, maybe by date or season, winter 2021. And so in your catalog with your dies and stamps, you just note winter 2021, and then you can go to your your rack of magazines and pull off the right magazine. So that would really condense down how much space it took to store those things if you could put your dies and stamps in with everything else. But if you always only use those kits together, then it's going to be faster and easier to keep them in the expanding project planner and work with them that way. In which case, you still want to note the dies and stamps in your catalog, but just direct yourself back to the project planners. And that way, everything you're using together is together. I'm not 100% sure what comes in those kits other than dies and stamps in the magazine. I think sometimes you get paper and embellishments and other goodies, if I understand correctly. So keep things together, you use together, and then when you sort of use up all the consumable parts, maybe that's the time to move them into the catalog. Linda Falconer. Hi, Linda. Finally joining you live. Woohoo! Do you have a starter package recommendations? I was told today that the scrap rack is back on the website. Hallelujah. So the scrap rack is there. I would start with, we don't have a variety pack of pages right now. I would start with supersize single, which is the 12 by 12, the 4 by 4, the 6 by 6 pockets, which is called Fabulous 4, the Fantastic 5, which are the 5 by 7 pockets, and then choose one other, maybe the Trader's 12, which are the small pockets for embellishments. And that will give you a kind of a good, and of course you need dividers. And that would give you a good base to start with. And you can kind of figure out, one of the things that you'll notice, the double-sided duos. Oh, those are great because you put the paper on the back side and the accessories in the front. I'm looking at that right here. One of the things, once you start working with the scrap rack, you'll notice that you buy the same brands, which come in the same dimensions all the time. And then you'll know which pages work best for you. So I would start with kind of a bundle like that. And then once you figure out what you love or what you use the most, there is also a video on my YouTube channel about how to customize the pages. So if you know, some people buy things that have weird sizes and dimensions of things, and you can take some of the pages and use a heat tool and make them exactly what you want them to be or what you need. So that might be a little bit too much information for somebody who's just started, but it is a possibility. So I would do the 5 by 7 page. It's called the Fantastic 5. It has 4 5 by 7 pockets on it and a little tiny pocket in the middle. That is the most flexible page. It holds the biggest variety of things, but it's their big pockets. If you use a lot of embellishments or ephemera, then the Trader's 12 holds smaller things. So if I was just starting out, it would be the 12 by 12 pocket, the supersize single, the Trader's 12 pocket page, the 4 pocket 6 by 6 page, and then the 5 by 7. Those would be my end dividers. That would be my starting lineup for scrap rack pages. Heidi Orchard says, what inserts are good for the buddy bags? I'm totally new to your products. Just placed my first order. All the buddy bags come with their own inserts in them. So they're already set up with inserts. Some of the buddy bags, do they have other inserts? The inserts mostly go with the other products. So like the paper takers have pocket inserts, and the storage and supply cases have pocket inserts. So let me see if I can find something down here with the inserts in it. So all the buddy bags are already going to come with the box insert in them. But things like the 6 by 6 paper taker fit the 6 by 6 pockets. The 12 by 12 fits the 12 by 12 pockets. So different brand or different lines of product. The 2-drawer storage and supply case works with the 8 by 5 pockets. Oh, I know. The Kirsten buddy bag works with the 9 by 6 pockets. The Karen buddy bag works with the 5 by 7 pockets. But when you start, all of them are going to come with inserts. And then usually in the description of each buddy bag, it will tell you what products work with that buddy bag. And then there's also the new buddy bag, the download printable. Ooh, that would be what we need to add to this. Let me look and see if it's on there. It is not.
The link is up for that too. She just put it up.
Okay, good. It does not say what products can be used in conjunction with this, but oh, they're going to be so sad because they just finished this, and now I'm going to ask them to add that to the list. What are the coordinating products that work with that? So, but they should all be with the buddy bags. And especially if you have a specific question, if you're trying to store a specific thing, let me know and I will do my best to answer. And sometimes that's a little bit easier. So if you're doing dies and stamps, then the 5 by 7 pockets and the 5 by 7 magnets or the 9 by 6 pockets. So the 9 by 6 magnets are a perfect match, or 8 by 5. There's all those different sizes. But welcome. I'm so glad that you found us, and I hope you love your new products, Heidi. Carol Ann Hanley. Hi, Carol Ann. Thanks for putting the Scrap Masters up on $10 Tuesday. I bought a pack to try, and now I want more. They are brilliant. Have made such a difference to my paper organization already, and I haven't even finished yet. Definitely getting more when they come back. They're a really great product and so versatile, right? Something that I resisted creating, and they have just become a huge problem solver for so many people. I mean, even myself, I have dozens of them. They're everywhere. They're really easy to work with, and they just do a great job. Nicole Brown, what are the names of the containers to your left? I think the bigger one is for vinyl, but what is the smaller one?
She corrected that to the one to the right of you.
So my right, this side, or this side?
She said she doesn't mean your left, she means your right.
My right, these.
Yes.
These are the new slide stash and store boxes. So they are like the vinyl organizers, right? She said that. Finish that bigger one, vinyl. I think the bigger one is for vinyl, but what is the smaller one? So they're going to come in. Yeah, I'll pull them off. They're going to come in. These are my samples. This is the beauty of coming to Tuesday Live, right? You get to see all the weird stuff. So these are just a few of them. So this is part of the slide stash and store collection, smaller and larger. This is the big Bertha we were talking. Well, this is not big Bertha. She's on the shelf over there. But they are arriving soon. I mean, I'm hoping that they're going to release them next month because I know that they're here. I believe that they are scheduled in the set to release on HSN in November. So sometimes we have to hold stuff for release on HSN. I'm pushing not to. So I will keep you guys abreast of this situation, but that is what they are. Debbie Pajatsky, question, what is the catalog Tiffany keeps talking about? So in Get Organized Challenge, we go through organizing your dies and stamps and punches and embossing folders, all your tools, all the things that are too big to really put in a buddy bag or put in your scrap rack, I guess. And we create a catalog for those things. So instead of trying to remember what wood stamps you have or what punches you have and where they are, we've created a catalog of it's all of those tools. So when you go to the birthday section, you'll see an example of wood-mounted stamps and polymer stamps and embossing folders and punches, all the things that fit within the birthday theme with a little notation about where in your craft room you can find that item. And that is the catalog of tools. We do the same thing with colors, and the motivation for colors is a little bit different, but the same process where we catalog everything that we have so that it's easy to find the perfect color that you're looking for, whether it's an ink, a chalk, a pen, or a paint, all the colors, glitter glue, they're all there. So as we work through the 12-week Get Organized Challenge, I will tell you because I have my little cheat notes right here. Let's see. November 1st, which is challenge number 8, we are going to work through inks, pens, and markers. And November 1st, challenge number 8, inks, pens, and markers. November 8th, challenge number 9, glitter glues, paints, embossing folders, embossing powders, and other colorful stuff. And prior to that, when we do the week number 4, 5, 6, and 7, those are all tool weeks. So we will build our tool catalog in those weeks. So you can join us for that, Debbie, or watch the videos on the Get Organized Challenge. And it'll take you through that step-by-step of how to create those catalogs and how useful they can be on a number of levels. So you'll get all the details, but that is what I'm talking about. Patricia Meyer says, I am also waiting for the scrap rack expansion. Do you have any idea when they are coming in? Patricia, we have them. That is what I'm saying. I don't know why they're not on the website, but I am going to, the travel base is on, well, it doesn't have any spinders though, and you need spinders. Okay, I'm going to follow up with that as soon as we finish up today. I will shoot off another email and say, where's the expansion base? Why is it not on the website? Because I get asked every week, so I am on that for you. Okay, what I forgot to talk about in the beginning, every week we give away a gift certificate. So you have to comment in order to be in the drawing for the gift certificate. So if you haven't commented yet, you want to be sure and put your name in for the gift certificate as a comment. You can just say hi, you can tell us where you are, you can tell us how long you've been part of the Totally Tiffany tribe, you can tell us what your favorite product is, you can tell us what the weather is like where you are. You just have to make a comment so that we know you're out there, and then you will get into the drawing. So just before we wrap up today, which is coming sooner than later, so make sure that you make a comment. So
I gotta say, Nancy has a great idea, Nancy Lorden. She says that you need to make mini sliding stores for the medicine.
Oh, well, we'll see how they sell. Here's the thing about the Slide Stash in store. It is mindlessly, what I call stupidly simple. I cannot believe the way my brain works and the way that I think about things, that it has literally taken me 20 years to come up with this product, because I have put the samples and the mock-ups all over my house, and they are amazing. And even my mom said, I love these. I want them for my paint cabinets, but my cabinets are only 10 inches deep. So I think once we get them out there and people kind of go, okay, this is great. I love it. I need this size, and we kind of figure that out. I think that you're going to see them, if there is functional and people buy them. I bet there's 25 of them in my house in different areas of the house, in the pantry, in the bathroom, in the garage, in the laundry room, under the sink in the kitchen, under the sink in the bathroom. They're and all over the craft room. They're on my desk, for crying out loud. They're on my paper carts. They fit everywhere, and I don't know, but it is, so for me, it is like, why did it take you so long to solve this problem? Under the sink in my home is like the thing that it is the bane of my existence, because no matter what I have put under there, it's always too big. Everything falls over, or it's too heavy, or whatever it is. And then the slide out racks, I tried those, but they're made with wire. They have wire frames, which means if you put something on there and it's not right on the wires, it tips over, things fall through, and then you have to take out the basket and clean. It is a stupidly simple solution. And I think we're going to see a lot of them if people find it as useful as I think they will, as I do. Just simply the fact that ever since I showed it, which was probably 6-8 weeks ago, it has come up every Tuesday. People are still thinking about it and all the ways that they're going to use it. And so I think it's going to be a great product, and I think we're going to see lots of them. All right, let's go back here. All right, I'm going to go through my notes one last time. Okay, here's what you need to know about shopping this week. Triple Points Day is today. So if your motivation is going up in points and getting to that next level, today might be the day that you want to shop to get those triple points. Check the Fab File page. Lots of Fab Files are back in stock. Again, fill your cart and just leave it full. And then when Friday rolls around, you can add your Friday specials if you want them. If the Buddy Bag special is turned on Friday, you can add those, and you'll have everything ready to go and check out really quickly, so you don't miss out on any of those Friday specials that you're interested in getting. Buddy Bag multi-buy, buy 3 for 2, mix and match on those. So print your list, your Buddy Bag list on that Colleen put up the link for, and kind of go through, what do I need? And same thing, I think you can put them in your cart, because I think the 3 for 2 is going to happen at checkout. So just get multiples of 3 so that you make sure that you take advantage of getting that third one for free. When you're on the website and you're shopping, with intention, my friends, with intention. What are you going to do with that thing or those things that you're purchasing? How are you going to use them? All right. I think that I have got everything. So I don't see any more questions popping up here. So we'll have a little drum roll. And this week's winner chicken dinner, Nicole Brown. You are the winner of this week's Totally Tiffany gift certificate. So in order to collect your gift certificate, you need to send an email to prizes@crafterscompanion.com. That's prizes with an S at the end, @crafterscompanion.com. And we will get you all hooked up and get you a gift certificate code, so that when you are ready to shop, you get to shop for $25 worth of goodies on us. Thanks everybody for tuning in today. I'm so glad that you were able to join me. I will see you. Oh, I do want to tell you one more thing. My mom's over the camera. She's waiting to push the turn off the live button. I keep talking. I'm leaving tonight, and I am going to meet my husband, who some of you already follow on Instagram, in Yellowstone. So to look, his favorite thing to do, chase grizzly bears. He loves taking pictures of grizzlies. So if you enjoy outdoor photography, you'll probably see some of it pop up on my social media. But if you really enjoy outdoor photography, Park Kitchings is my husband's name, and that is his Instagram. He's not a professional photographer. He just does it. He just does it for fun, but he has beautiful pictures. So if you enjoy animal, you know what else is weird? Even if you don't enjoy nature photography, I mean, my mom can attest to this. I can't. Looking at animal pictures has never been like, I've never been like, oh, that's something I want to do. But he is really a patient genius about nature photography. So you will love his work. So
where do we post our questions if you didn't get to it today?
Oh, if I didn't get to it today, what is it?
I don't know.
Send it to me. Customer service at totally-tiffany.com, and I will reply to you personally and probably also bring it up again on Tuesday. So, and when you say I didn't get to it, was it on the list, or maybe it came up in the feed and we just didn't see it? Because that also happens. Yeah, the feed goes so fast that sometimes we don't see it, but I'm totally happy to answer it individually and to also or add it to next week's Tuesday Live. So whichever thing you want to do, that'll be, I will definitely answer it. Sorry we missed you on that one. All right, everybody. Thanks so much. I will see all of you. What was that? Colleen says she thinks it's in the feed. I will see all of you next Tuesday. Have a great